Hey, and welcome everybody to Blood on the Clocktower. I am your host, Chris, the Werewolf Killer. Today we have Brody, and we have Brody. It's a special game where I am going to actually follow Brody around, and he is going to leave like an hour into the game, and I, the Werewolf Killer, will take over for Brody, and I will show people how it's done. Spoiler alert, we are the Ravenskeeper. We are going to try and get ourselves killed, and then we are going to assume the worst of someone and pick them and decide if or find out if they are good or evil. So that is what we are doing. This is the extension cord script. Ravenskeeper, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, is once you die at by the demon, you must die by the demon at night, basically. You get to pick one person and learn their role. This is what we're going to try to accomplish. We don't want to die during the day, but we might. But we're going to try not to. Let's see what happens. Here we go, and we'll see ya when the game starts.
Hilarious, Brody. Brody, that is hilarious.
For a second there, I thought I was
I waited for a
wrong with my computer.
minute. I was like, "What's wrong with my computer?" And I was like, I can see him like barely move, and I was like,
10, 11, 12, 13,
Wow.
14, 15. Okay, so we've got all 15 here. All right. Going to start off by welcoming everyone to this lovely hardware store. Oh, wait. 2 people are dead. They're hanging by purple extension cords. There is definitely either somebody evil out there, or we just got tired of seeing all of your ugly faces. Oh, that's mean. All right. I hope
I love
that
all your ugly faces. Thank you.
I hope that you are
Thank you.
all able to get revenge on whoever decided to kill both of us.
Maybe you hurt their feelings, Jen. Maybe you deserved it.
Yeah, sounds like you might have deserved it.
I'm not.
We're going
I'm not.
to have 8 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm opening rooms now.
I'm not. I'm not saying that I agree with the demon's philosophy. What I'm saying is that the people who they killed deserved it.
I hear they say hello in group chats. They definitely had
Hello,
Hello!
Hello.
and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower.
Varg, what do you have against Adele?
I only have things against hello.
Ross, you want to
Yes,
say hello
Simon.
together?
I do.
Yes, Simon.
I'll go to you, Sam.
Yeah, go to Murray.
Before everybody goes off, has anybody seen a widow?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Has anybody
Don't know.
what?
Seen a widow?
Was it you, Manny?
It was not me. I promise. It wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
If no one's heard of
Yeah.
a widow, that means that either the widow self-poisoned or we've not got a widow.
There are
So-
3
so
minutes.
Or we have every other
That-
minion.
Yeah.
That is true,
Or
but
a good player's.
I'd still rather.
hiding it
I'd
for a
still
minute.
rather we just get it out of the way now. So
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk.
Okay.
All right, Sam. I'm
Uh,
coming to you.
I've not heard of a widow. All the people I know have living spouses.
Manny, are you chatting with 3 for 3 or can we talk?
we can talk. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, we can talk.
Candice, you have been all
I'll go to your
room.
on my bits today. I want to
Your
chat with
room?
you first.
Okay. All right.
My
I'll come to you.
All right.
Mom, you want to chat?
Let's see. There's my room. Okay. Oh, hi. What is going on? This is hilarious.
Nothing to see here.
Yep, we're in for good. 2 Brodies walk into a room. Only one leaves. Which one's the real one? I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Are you and Chris evil?
I'm not. I'm actually a good boy today, which is actually really convenient because I would not want to be evil and then have to pawn that shit off onto a spectator.
Yeah, that's
But I'm
correct.
evil.
Well, I mean, no, you just don't talk. So if you're evil by omission, maybe. But so trying to decide how I want to do this.
I'll ask you this. Are you someone who might know what I am already, or are we just speculating?
I am somebody who, okay, to answer your question fully, yes.
Okay. Tells me dreamer.
Furthermore,
That tells me dreamer or balloonist
No.
or investigator.
no, there's, okay. So
I'm thinking out loud.
I fully answered your question. I'm going to tell you that I know with absolute certainty which 3 minions we have. And I'm going to leave that with you.
You know which 3 minions. Okay.
With absolute certainty. Mhm. Yep.
You unless you know what you could be a no dashi with no marionette, but just based on like the way we're chatting,
I'm not evil at all.
yeah. Like I'm just looking at these
Yeah.
roles trying to see what's up.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a 3. There will be an element of truth to what I give you for the 3. And then I'm going to leave all of my cryptic information with you to ponder over. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I told you that I know for absolute certainty which 3 minions we have. Okay. And I will tell you that I'm either the artist, the fisherman, or the seamstress. And I will trust that your great intellect will help me achieve my goal.
Okay. So 2 of those require talk to Storyteller. So even if you're the seamstress,
there's an element to truth of it within all of those. Chris, can you pick up on what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm picking up
I smell
on
what you're cooking.
You smell what I'm cooking? Good.
It's cookies.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're
putting
down. I'm just trying to put the pieces together. Like and I'll give you a similar 3 elements of truth and whatnot.
Okay.
Monk, Oracle, Seamstress.
Okay. We have a large game and a lot of ground to cover. I just hope everybody remembers why this script is called what it's called, because 9 times out of 10, the outsiders and the minions are next to the demon. And that's why people are getting poisoned way across yonder somewhere. So
yeah, I agree. And I've story told with a no dashi before, and I definitely like to spread the no dashi love.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think this one's perfectly named extension cord for that reason. So, well, gentlemen, I bid you adieu until I'll see you all soon. All right.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Take care.
Disconnected.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah.
My room's closer to the top. Do you want to do that?
Sure. I miss any
Spectator Shell. That's a name I haven't seen before. Welcome to our madness.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, there are 2 of me. Don't ask questions.
Yeah. That was so funny though. I was like, that was awesome. Jeremy.
Yes, Candace.
Evil.
No, absolutely not.
Luke, want to have a chat?
Does your neighbor?
Yeah, let's go to your room.
You want to go?
Right, yeah,
you want to go chat with Candace?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Let's do that.
Hey.
Hello. I have a clone, but that's not important right now.
I love it though. It's so good.
Yep. So I don't have a lot in the way of like immediate information to give out. I'm just trying to like get some reads on people.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like, obviously I don't know anyone because I'm brand new. So obviously I can't really say in terms of what I think of other people. I spoke to Joe first and he was pretty forthcoming and willing to give things. And I just talked to Jeremy and he was pretty open. Do you want to do like a 3 for 3 or?
Yeah, I'll give you a monk, oracle, seamstress.
Okay. My 3, sorry, hang on. Monk, oracle, seamstress. Is that what we said? Seamstress?
Yep.
My 3, fisherman, artist, and seamstress.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris.
Two Brodies. Ooh.
Yep. Only one of us is the real Brody, but at this point, I don't even remember which one. Chris had the brilliant idea of him having that screenshot and me coming into the room like this. Candace loved the bit, which tells me that it was good. I got all the approval I need.
Candace, I hit
Sorry,
the wrong
Sam.
button,
I
Candace. So
got
sorry.
my internet went out, Sam.
You
sorry.
really didn't want to share anything.
Exactly. I was mid sentence and my internet.
What's this doing to
went out.
Chris?
I was trying to close out the window and I hit the wrong button.
hit the button at the bottom. We'll try again.
We'll get it.
That's awesome. We wanted to trust
Canadian
each other, and
internet
he just
is
got all the way.
I ran because I couldn't handle the stress, Sam.
What's this doing to Christy?
All right.
Ross,
We're open for discussion for about 3 minutes. If things lull, then we will open for nominations. Have fun.
Hey Ross, it looks like you got kicked out of your seat when your internet.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Just reminding
Yeah,
you.
you may want to sit down, Ross.
I just did. Very good. That's much more comfortable. Standing is going to be tiring after a while.
Oh, and since you're back, hi, Ross.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ross.
So,
Hello and welcome to the Clocktower.
Executed reason too many hellos.
I love it.
Nice to Varg. Be nice.
Then nominating us, executed for too many hellos.
does
And
anyone have any information?
Yeah. Did I miss anything while I was out? Any public decorations?
I don't know. You're gonna have to scroll up through 200 messages of hello to see if there was any information posted.
Oh please, it's only 199.
And each hello is going to give me a warm feeling in my heart. So this is going to be a great
None of
little
them are even
stand.
directed at you. That's the whole thing. Anonymous hello.
I'm going to take. I'm assuming they're for me. I think that's the best way to go about it.
You are there, Simon.
Yeah.
Chris, say I would like to talk to you tomorrow. I'm just making it's a pretty large game. Make pre-arrangements.
Yeah. Book an appointment, get my calendar.
Right.
Has anybody heard of any double claims potential yet?
Yeah, I see there's 2 Brodies.
Happens with a lot of frequency, don't worry about it.
Really execute one.
To be sure.
I've heard of a couple soft claims, but not like official double claims, just people using 3 for 3s and stuff. I have one suspected double claim I've heard, but some of it's hearsay. So.
Well, we could have a pixie, and then of course one of the minions will be without a bluff, especially if there's no widow.
Yeah. Alex made a pretty good point when we were chatting. He said potentially 3 to 5 people are poisoned right now. So
no info.
Yeah,
also, there are like 4
claim.
good characters that could get into double claims. Pixie, Mutant, Damsel, and the Ravenkeeper will probably get into double claims.
Man, who put together this crap anyway?
I know.
I know exactly who.
Yeah,
someone with too much time on their hands and an affinity for hardware stores.
Can I just say, when I read, was it when Jen had said that, like, the person who wrote the script is going to be taking part in it? I was like, oh, that's really exciting. I know, it's
It
just
is just
Sorry.
me.
It's just Sam.
You're right.
Oh, Sam.
The disappointment on Simon's face.
Right.
I went
Oh,
especially for
trust
this. It's like,
Oh,
oh, it's
yeah. Oh
Sam.
my God.
I now believe Simon is good, 100% confirmed.
I have never
Right.
played a Boom
This seems
Dandy
like
script. Oh,
A
sorry.
bit of a lull, so nominations are open.
So with Boom Dandy, do we want to kill people who want to die or not want to die?
Yes.
You
Yes.
gotta, yeah.
Well, you kind of reverse
I mean, you've got to be
psychology
careful.
a
You
lot.
gotta
Yeah.
be careful, right? If you say we're not gonna kill anybody who wants to die, then all the evil team are just gonna be, hey, I want to die, and then you don't kill.
It's a constant revolving
Flip side to
meta.
that is true. So
Yeah.
it's just a social read.
Here's
Very
a
clever
nightmare
hit roll.
scenario that I think is unlikely, but kind of scares me a little bit. A drunk/poison dreamer who sees a demon as a boom dandy.
Yeah.
That would be a nightmare.
But especially because we have no other info.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Is it-
would be
Is it safe to
tough.
assume that we have all 4 outsiders in play? Probably.
Why would we assume that?
No.
Balloonist
I think the most
Huntsman?
we could have is 3.
Yeah,
Balloonist Huntsman,
Because
right?
there's no
But if
widow
a,
claim.
yeah, if there's a balloonist,
balloonist
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
and a
balloonist.
huntsman.
they
We
could
would
be.
have
Yeah.
all 4. Yep.
You could have all 4.
Yep.
And even a
The problem
marionette
is Huntsman
balloonist would
is
still add an
like
outsider.
0 or +1. So
Right. I mean, we heard no
Yep.
widow claim, right? But someone said that if they poison themselves, the good player wouldn't know. Is that true?
This
Correct.
is
Correct.
true.
No, yeah, the information would not spread if the widow.
But the widow would have the grimoire information. They just wouldn't. It's just that.
So
No one
does
else.
anybody have anything to point us in a direction, or
Yeah, that's the
I
minimum.
have heard of an investigator ping on Canvas. If we
Could
don't
be
have
poisoned.
anything better, could be poison.
It is, yeah.
It's,
So
I
the
would like to know
minimum
the-
is. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say I would like to know about the person that's on the other end of that, because that's the person that you really need to take a good long hard look at. I would be a very good ping.
The problem is, Candace, I'm on the other end of that, which is why I'm
Ah,
sure
okay.
Second call
that we
for
should do
nomination.
it. Could
Are
be
you
poison.
called for
But-
nomination?
But, you know
As
what?
you said, looking at the person on the other end is a really good place to start, Candace. So
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that both of you are good and that it was poison.
Yeah, because
Because there's
that's
like
the
5
thing.
people who are gonna be poisoned, so I don't trust
Now, I do want to remind everybody, in case they have not thought out the visual behind this, the way that this kind of makes its name is the Nodashi has either outsiders or minions next to it. And
Can still
you know,
spread, yeah.
so basically the bad smell is 5 houses away and you don't know. Okay. Like, so
We need a chef in this game. Who's the Nodashi?
yeah, no, but I am not evil at all. So yeah, I got that out yesterday, which is good.
And for what it's worth, Candace did
I will
read socially
nominate
very good
Manny.
to me.
Okay, Sam has nominated Manny. Sam, state your case, please.
Well, apparently there's an investigator ping on Manny and Candace. Candace says she's not evil, so we'll use Manny.
They didn't say that. You didn't say it fast enough, Manny.
okay.
Your defense, please.
Gotta nominate somebody.
I'm not voting for this.
Manny, your defense. Go ahead.
I too am not evil. This would
somebody's
be,
gonna nominate Candace now.
this would be a pretty bad kill if you guys killed me. Just saying.
All right, we will start the vote in 3, 2, 1.
I always seem to talk to a bad person on the first day and I talk to me.
As someone who's spoken to both Manny and Candace, I have more suspicion on Candace than Manny.
Brody, you're
I
going to
just-
vote out your demon on day 1?
Oh, I
I
didn't
just
expect-
randomly
That was
talked
weird.
about
You
it.
guys
Oh,
did-
I did. Yeah.
I did not know Jeff was gonna put his hand at the same time as I
This
was.
feels like a
It'll
lift to
depend
me.
on. Yeah, my vote's not gonna
You
matter
guys just
anyway.
see Sam and Jeff. with their
And
hands
look, Manny, all I'm
Your
going
vote
to
always
say
matters.
is I was going to ask you to talk.
Oh,
because
boom, Dandy. He voted on himself.
Okay, all right. 8 is enough. Candace is currently on the
Shit.
chopping, or sorry, Manny is currently on the chopping block.
Ooh.
Are there any other nominations?
Manny just put himself on the chopping block.
Gosh, y'all,
Yeah.
what happened? Y'all, oh my gosh.
I just
Manny was
watched
the
Sam
final
and
vote
Jeff
there,
put their
so-
hands up suddenly earlier, so I'm gonna nominate Sam.
Okay, Varg has nominated Sam. Varg, state your accusation.
During the vote on Manny, Sam and Jeff both put their hands up very suddenly, and Sam also is the person who accused Manny of being evil. Sam could very well be another minion trying to throw the Boom Dandy minion under the bus. He could get the Widow poisoned himself, since I think he's one of the people who brought up that possibility. Blah, 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 blah. I think Sam's a fine kill.
Okay, Sam, your defense, please.
I didn't see actually an accusation as to why I might be evil there, so I don't really have anything.
How is you are throwing the Boom Dandy under the bus as another minion, not an accusation?
I voted as somebody I nominated. I mean,
yes.
Not hearing
Yeah.
Ruth, but I was
Okay. We will
very
start the vote
suspicious.
in 3.
Terrified of Boom Dandy.
I would say I would very much at least tie this because
Yeah.
it is a little scary that Manny put his hand up for himself.
It could be possible that Manny is just evil and he put his hand up to make it look like he was the Boom Danny so that we wouldn't vote.
Oh,
Steve
come
Smart.
on, Manny.
Yeah, we got to vote on this, guys. Come on,
Oh,
Mandy's
look-
definitely
look at
Dandy.
Okay,
Oh,
man.
boy.
Okay.
I was going to tie it. I wasn't going to
All
beat
right.
it though.
8 is enough. We have a tie. Nobody is currently on the chopping block.
It
Are
is
there any
enough. A
nominations?
great TV show for me.
That's right. With Big Ben
But
Patton.
the thing is, we don't have a Vortox, so there's no, so we don't have to kill. I mean, I still think we should kill.
There's a taker on
Yeah,
this
we should.
script.
It's also 15 players. Just
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
probably
we
should be
definitely wanna
killing.
move.
It's just
I nominate Candice.
All right, Simon has nominated Candace. Simon, state your case, please.
She's the other half of the investigative thing. That'll do.
All right, Candace, your defense, please.
Yeah, I'm not evil. I don't know what all those shenanigans were just a few minutes ago. Yeah, I'm shooketh. But I'm not evil. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, I'm not evil. I'm not a good kill. I hope to be useful. Jeremy, if you think long enough about our conversation, of course, unless you're evil, it will make sense to you. So
Yeah, I'd like to finish it. I actually don't think you're evil anymore.
yeah, so
Okay.
no, that's another part of it because we didn't finish. That comes into play too.
Can I ask you
Absolutely.
a question?
It has something to do with it.
Candace, can I ask you a question?
You may
How did you find out that you were part of an investigator thing?
just now.
When
Manny.
who
Manny
told you?
brought it up.
Sorry,
When he brought it up in public.
Okay.
All right,
so
I
Manny
think
was the one
we're-
who knew it coming in.
I think we are past your defense, so we're going to go ahead and start the vote. Feel free to keep conversing.
Yeah, but Manny is believed to be Boom Dandy who's just making things up.
Well, I don't know if he's the Boom Dandy, but he
I
could
don't think
also
or he's a no dashy who's like
Believed to
leaning
be.
into the Boom Dandy meta.
What-
He
was
could
the
also-
investigator actually for? a
Or
movie?
he's just good and we just have no idea what's
Manny
going on.
said poisoner.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
It's going to be a while before I get any information to
I
add to
mean,
the file.
I mean, I guess it could
I
be
was-
poison or boom dandy. Like,
I was told either me or Candace was.
Jeremy nominates Jeff.
Okay, Jeremy has nominated Jeff. Jeremy, state your case, please.
Jeff voted on Manny and did not vote on Sam or Candace. And he was quick to vote on Manny, I thought. And if we think that Manny's the Boom Dandy, that seems to make sense.
Okay, Jeff, your defense, please.
Actually, I was slow to vote on Manny because I was processing the stuff as it was starting, and I didn't know Sam was going to throw his hand up at the same time. But nope. I haven't gotten to use my ability yet, so otherwise I'll just be a dead townsfolk.
Okay, we're going to start the vote.
he was waving.
This many hands going up. I know it's 15 people, but it's still scary to see more than like 4 votes coming up on a vote.
It is really jarring. It's like 10 votes.
Rough.
We get 10 votes on
Right.
everything.
10, 10 votes is enough. Jeff is currently
Especially on the
chopping
first day.
block. Are there any other nominations?
So I'd like to throw out a bit of pertinent information. It has become apparent that there are two Brodies. I know I'm the original Brody, but I cede my Brodiness over to fake Brody, aka Chris T. I have vacated my seat. Chris T, take over.
I believe
I figured this day was
nominate Brody.
Now we're never going to find anything out about Brody.
I figured this day was.
Was anybody able to find something out about Brody?
I talked to Brody /
Okay. We got a baseline at least.
Yeah.
And I won't.
I will nominate Guami.
Okay. Brady, was that you?
That was
Jeff. I was just saying that I won't formally leave until the day's over.
Jeff has nominated Guami. Jeff, state your case, please.
I told Guami what I was, and then he was very quick to vote on me. So it's like he probably doesn't. I'm assuming he doesn't want me in the game for some reason. So that's it.
Okay, Guami, your defense, please.
I vote for almost anybody.
Yeah.
That's true.
Great. We will start the vote.
I mean, it's when Guami doesn't vote, you don't need to worry. That means he's evil.
Like a minion panicking to not get executed. Or perhaps the demon.
I mean, who wouldn't panic to not get executed? The Boom Dandy.
Guami, this is what it feels like, just so you know.
Thanks, Ross. I appreciate it.
Okay, 4 votes is not enough. Jeff is still in the chopping block. Last call for nominations.
Frozen. I'll take this.
All right.
Ross, you want to chat tomorrow?
Yes, please.
9,
All right.
8, 7.
I rarely know what you are and what you're doing, so we'll chat.
1, 0. All right. Nominations have ended, and Jeff has been executed. The game continues. All right. Good night,
Christy,
everybody.
take over for me. Do me justice. Take care of everyone. I might pop in the Zoom. Chris is now officially me, but if I might check in later to see how everything's going. Thank you.
Okay. Bye, Brady.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
What have we done?
Get out. Get out. I have taken over for Brody. For I am the werewolf killer. Let's see who and what we can cause chaos with today, shall we?
Oh, Laura, I did get it. Sorry, I just checked my Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So I believe we are all back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Varg is just off camera.
Okay.
All right.
Fortune teller, no.
So it was an interesting night where nothing happened. You have 7 minutes. And let me just change the name of one room to make things slightly less confusing. And I will open them right about now.
Guami, I'm going to yours.
Brody,
Candace, can we finish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Boom
mine?
Dandy, we can talk.
Yeah, your room.
Let's go to this weird Chris T's room.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I mean, I don't know who that is, but let's go. It's a good thing you waited for me because Brody was lying to everybody. So, I mean, I am the 100% truth.
Well, I'm here to tell you that you're the marionette.
I don't believe you.
Fine, whatever. Nobody's gonna kill me now. See, that's why I put my vote up. Oh no, Manny's the boom dandy. Let's not kill him. So, yeah, whatever. I'll play out at evil, but
Well, okay then. Let's say you're not lying. Who's the boom dandy?
I guess it's the boom dandy must be Candace, but I haven't actually talked to her yet. Sam's the other minion, and he's the poisoner.
Okay. Well, wait. We got. Oh, wait. I'm the third.
Yeah, you're the third.
Well, now they're gonna kill me, thinking that I am evil because I'm talking to the boom dandy. That's okay.
Anyway, I mean, I'm claiming Huntsman, but I guess now I'm claiming boom dandy. So
Right now you're just claiming the boom dandy. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, we'll see if it works. Nobody's gonna touch me at least for a while, so
it's true.
Throw the scent off the poison.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're not gonna suspect I'm the marionette because they believe you're the boom dandy.
Correct.
So let's see how that goes.
All right.
All right. Cool. He's lying. Liar.
Chris, any chance I can win you over?
No. Oh, me? I'm Brody.
Oh no, you're Brody. I'm talking to the only Chris that's here.
I don't know.
People get my name mixed up.
I'll rephrase the question. Is it worth trying to go into a room with you? Oh God, that sounded
Not right now.
He certainly sounds boom dandy to me. Uh-oh, Chris is silent.
He's silent.
I'm thinking.
I
mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk to me. That's you can't.
As I say, there's other people that sort of said they wanted to talk to me, but have since disappeared with other people. So
I can explain. I can explain what I did.
Okay.
Okay.
You can explain it.
Okay. You want me to come to your room?
Fine. Let's try and see whether you do.
Oh, it's that Ross. He's always evil.
Hello.
Hello.
Anybody who'd like to chat? Anyone?
I'm always willing to listen.
Well, see, I actually want some speaking.
I mean, I can talk.
Sam.
Finish that conversation?
Yes, I'll head over to you, Sam.
All right.
That's funny.
I
want some conversation.
Yeah, right. That Ross, I tell you. Canadians. Oh, he left already. He didn't even get to hear my pun. That's no fun.
Joe, would you like to talk?
Was that Joe?
Joe, Simon asked Joe.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't hear you. Simon, you asked me?
Yes, please.
Oh,
We
sure.
can-
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay, cool. I will go to your room.
Okay.
Careful, Joe. Don't trust Simon.
Oh, shush, Chris.
Chris, you want to talk?
Oh, sure. Of course, Jeff. I'll talk.
And Jeff.
We going to Jeff's room? We must be going to Jeff's room.
Well, yeah.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
You're dead.
I am dead. I decided to tell you all the wonderful things that I know.
This is gonna be quick,
Which is
isn't it?
pretty much nothing. I'll let you know I was the fisherman and I didn't get to use my ability.
That stinks.
And I'll let you know, Guami claimed to be my minion and I was his or claimed to be my demon and I was his marionette. But I just think that was Guami being Guami. Especially since he voted to kill me.
Interesting. I know, this is one of those games where everybody chooses to call everybody their marionette.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I asked him, "Am I your marionette?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, you are." But for what that's worth.
Yep.
But I wasn't supposed to tell anybody.
Oh. Because he's telling you the truth, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I know. So.
That's fair. I don't know much yet either. I got a little bit. I'm trying to work out most of my information, which is well, I'll tell you. I'm possibly the monk, the dreamer, or the seamstress. So I might not have used my ability yet.
That's like the fourth seamstress I've heard, because I was using that as a 3 for 3 too. And 2 other people told me that. So.
I've heard it from 2 other people as well. I'm figuring. Let's assume I'm the seamstress. Maybe I'm not.
Okay.
But I'm figuring there could be a pixie out there.
That could be too.
So.
And so we'll assume you're the seamstress, but if you're the monk, is that why no one died, or did you know of any other reason?
I mean, that certainly could have been a reason why nobody died.
Or monk. I was just wondering. I didn't necessarily see anything else.
I feel like there might be a monk out there. I mean, whether it's me, like I might be claiming, or somebody else, both are possible.
Alrighty. Well, I'll let you get back to.
See, I gave you all this
talking to
information
someone
as well,
else.
so you're welcome.
You did. It's a lot of information.
Mm-hmm. So awesome. All right. Well, good luck to you. Enjoy
You
death.
too. Thank you.
Yeah. Later.
Brody, do you want to talk?
Brody always wants to talk. Brody's a talker.
We'll come talk to you, Brody. Come to my room.
I always give loads of information. I will come to your room, Matt. I see you. Hello from Brody. Ooh, we got 30 seconds.
3 for 3?
Sure.
I'm either the Undertaker, Fisherman, or Huntsman.
Monk, Dreamer, Seamstress.
Cool. Well, I hope you're the monk, and I hope you keep telling me.
Because you might be the Undertaker?
Or it might not be. I don't know.
Exactly, you never know. Well, cool. If I was the monk, I might have protected. Oop.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, it's still not a bad thing, Sam.
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But there are some roles that
I was saying, Joe is good. It's a good thing.
Okay, I got you.
Just letting you know.
Well, Brody, you have any information you'd like to share?
Dude, I would just like to state that earlier, the other day, I may have lied to a lot of people. So you just don't want to believe any of that. You just trust what I'm telling you now.
Well, you sounded different too.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Brody.
Right. Getting over a cold.
Candace, how'd you feel about that conversation with Guami?
It was fine. I didn't feel. It kind of goes back to our original discussion.
I think I figured out what you were saying.
Okay.
Let's burn them at the stake.
Was it all cookie metaphors?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are eggs, there are cookies, there are neighborhoods.
Want to break out the omelets?
No omelets today.
Dang. I was really hoping I could break a few eggs.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and open nominations right away. So if anybody has nominations, you're welcome to put them out. If not, then you can just keep talking.
Okay, I have a nomination.
Sure.
I would like.
Go ahead.
I would like to nominate Sam.
Okay, Candace is nominating Sam. Candace, state your case.
Okay, now, fair enough. There could be people that are weirdly drunk in odd places, and pieces of the puzzle that are coming together could be completely erroneous. But, you know, we'll just go from there. Through the grapevine, without saying too much, Jeff is being puppeteered. So that means that someone next to him is quite possibly the Nodashi, or a couple of people who get information are poisoned in different ways. It can happen in the script. However, we have to take a look at the social things that took place yesterday during the voting, being that Jeff pushed on Gwami, which if Gwami was his demon, he really wouldn't have done that unless he just absolutely didn't know that he was the marionette at the time. But prior to that, in order to redirect the vote, he and Sam popped up the vote at the last minute on Manny, who I really was wanting to talk to him the first day, but now after I've heard some other things, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole because I think he's gonna try to make the town blow up. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay away from over there.
I'm happy to assuage your fears tomorrow, Candace.
Come to your house, smell like gasoline. I'm good. I'm good. but I do think that this is something we do need to take a good, honest look at, and possibly do, unless we have really good reasons, and there's other people who can kind of point and say, oh, we can clear Sam. We've got to kind of deal with that because of just the way the social things played out and the information that's on the table. So
can I just ask how we know that Jeff is the marionette? Because I feel like that was brought up really fast, then we just kind of
let's finish this nomination and let Sam defend himself, and then we can talk about that. Sam, go ahead.
Okay.
I would prefer to stay alive for a few more days to get all my information. That's all I got to say.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the vote, and you are free to converse during.
How do we know that Jeff's the marionette?
I'm in
Wait. Keep in mind that there's definitely a poisoner in this game. We've got all the minions, and nobody's been widow poisoned.
How do we know that Jeff is the marionette?
I don't know how we know that.
I would assume an Undertaker saw a marionette.
I've had claims from an Undertaker. I assume that's where the information's coming from.
Why would an Undertaker claim to you, Manny?
This was on the first day before the nomination.
Okay, 7 votes is enough. Sam is on the chopping block. Are there any other nominations?
Honestly, I think it's more likely that Sam is a minion and that Manny is the real demon.
I'm gonna nominate Candace.
Manny is nominated Candace. Manny, state your case.
I know I did some suspicious stuff yesterday. I've told a couple people why I did that. Candace is still the poisoner in the investigator ping, so I think we need to go after her. I don't trust the Undertaker information at the moment because there is lots of poison that can happen on this script. I'm done.
Candace, your defense?
Okay. I'm not evil. Furthermore, Manny, if there is an odd chance, which it really doesn't look like it right now, but if you're not evil, I'm not a good kill. If you're not evil, then that would explain why you've done or said something that you've done or said.
Why do I never know what's going on when Candace explains things?
She's talking about me, and I don't even know what's going on.
Speak for the elite, Ross. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a secret.
Something
Nick,
about
what you need
code
is you need the
language going on there.
the Candice dictionary.
Oh, I just want to say, can I say one thing? I'm pretty sure the investigator is a minion. Whoever's claiming the investigator is a minion. I think the investigator is a bluff because of just stuff I've been hearing. So I think the investigator, whoever is claiming the investigator, is a minion. So I don't think we should. I think we should ignore the investigator stuff. I'll explain to people I trust tomorrow.
I don't know if it's a bluff necessarily, but I certainly think that they have bad information.
Okay, 4 votes is not enough. Sam is on the chopping block. Any other nominations?
I'm just going to go out there and say that if I am the marionette, I'm not aware of being the marionette.
Oh, no.
And both Sam and Guami voted for me to die. Both of them on both sides of me.
That's
A really good point.
I don't think
I
that
just-
Sam is the demon.
I just think it's convenient that all of a sudden we have a marriage.
That does make sense, Jeff.
The Undertaker might be poisoned because I don't think the monk is poisoned based on night actions.
Okay, second call for nominations.
Somebody's the marionette.
We don't have, assuming a widow didn't hide themselves, and then in theory, yeah.
Somebody's the marionette.
Nominate Guami. Simon nominates Guami.
Okay, Simon is nominated Guami. Simon, state your case.
Just if Jeff is the marionette and we didn't kill. Oh no, is Sam on the block? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, let's just see what happens about Guami. See if we can kill him as well, or instead.
All right. Great. Guami, your defense?
I am not the demon. In fact, somebody tried to convince me that I was the marionette on the first day.
Oh.
Okay. We'll go ahead
That's just Varg playing games.
Varg?
Is it, or is he really the demon?
What are you looking at me for? I didn't do anything.
This is bad. All the way around.
I like that we're relying more on social proof, I think, because this feels like there's going to be a lot of information is bad.
3 votes is not enough.
Yeah.
Call the topping block.
And
Last call for nominations.
And it's no way. The game is too big. It's too many people for us to like get to every individual person and make an individual call on each and every, if you know.
Question: If the monk protects someone, do they protect them from poisoning too?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
From the poisoner.
From the demon.
3.
Not the poisoner though.
Right.
Correct. It's the demon.
All right, nominations are closed. Sam has died and the game continues.
Jeff, I'd like to talk to you tomorrow, if that's okay.
Yep, that is fine.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
That was a good
Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the next
kill from my
bite.
You got the cat scratch fever. You got the cat scratch fever. All right, so what have we learned today? Absolutely nothing, except for Jeff is a fisherman and has been told by many people that he is a marionette. So, I have marked myself as evil. However, I am taking that off. Manny's just a big liar. He's a liar. And that's enough of the shenanigans. I believe there's a widow in play. And I also believe that anybody who's claiming to call people marionettes is evil. So, I mean, Guami, Varg, think of it, but there's some evil in there.
You need to make a choice.
What? Somebody killed me! I am going to pick, now that I know that Manny's a liar. Man, I gotta go with, shoot. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Guami Varga Ross. That's where that's what I boiled it down to, Jen. Guami Varga Ross. Why don't you tell me which one's the demon and I'll pick them. All right, let's go with Guami.
Okay, you choose Guami. And you learn Recluse.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
We did it, Brody. We died. And better yet, we learned what Guami was. Man, he's a lying piece of poop. We're going back to the boom dandy.
People are here.
Plus original Brody.
There you go.
Oh.
Let us discuss the night in this spooky, spooky hardware store. I think there was a nail gun, and that nail gun nailed somebody in the head. That somebody was Brody T.
What?
And we have 7 minutes. Rooms are open.
He died
And
without
can we
giving
talk-
us his information. Now what?
You're never going to get it now.
Joe, would you like to chat?
Oh,
Jeff,
sure. Who
can
said
we
that?
have that chat?
This is Jeremy.
Yeah, Ross
Okay.
will come to my room on second.
Yep.
I think.
My
Alex,
room?
You want
Sure, I'll be
Guami,
right
you
there.
want to chat?
Yes, please. Whichever room is closer to the top.
Chris, is that you?
Well, it's Brody, but yeah, close enough.
Oh, Brody. I guess I'll chat with Brody.
That's
Manny, can I talk to you?
At least Brody will
Oh,
tell me
hi,
something.
Alex.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Come to my room,
Let's
Manny.
go to your room.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you murder me?
I did not.
It's not cool if you did.
Obviously.
Right?
What role were you?
I will tell you, I was one of many roles. Let's go
Oh,
with monk,
very helpful.
dreamer, or seamstress.
Uh-huh.
Let's say if I was the dreamer, I checked you, which is why I'm here talking to you.
Okay.
I will tell
What'd you
you
get?
that I got an outsider. Would that surprise you?
Yes.
So you're saying you're not an outsider.
I'm not an outsider.
It surprises me too. So you're either evil or that's weird. Or I'm poisoned.
Or you're poisoned. Yeah, because if you didn't get a townsfolk roll, you're poisoned.
Or I was poisoned.
Oh, wait. Oh, man. That's possible, too. I could be an outsider if I'm the drunk.
I did not get drunk. I got recluse.
Okay. No, I'm not the recluse.
Damn. Could be poisoned then.
Yeah. Well, that's just great. And yeah, that would make sense because I'm on the other side of the marionette. So yeah, I'm probably today's kill, but I'm not the demon. So I think the Undertaker is probably drunk, and I'm not the recluse.
Oh, did the Undertaker see Jeff as the marionette?
Right.
Crap.
So, oh man, that's just pointing all kinds of shit to me.
I know they're like just piling on Guami.
Oh my god. Great. All right. Thanks.
Well, did you want to tell me who you are? I am dead. And
Oh, you
died
are
at night.
dead. You are dead. Okay.
And I died at night.
And you died at night. Okay. Chris, I'll trust you.
I mean, if they killed the marionette day 2 and still haven't told the marionette that he's the marionette, that's not nice of them.
Right. So yeah, I'm the balloonist. So far, I've gotten Ross, Candace, and Joe, and I need to talk to Joe, figure out what he is.
My money's on Ross. I've been wondering about him the whole game.
Yeah.
But you never know.
All right.
So.
All right.
Well, good luck. One more
Thanks.
night and you're good.
Right. Yeah. One more night, then kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. All right.
Good luck.
See ya.
See ya.
People ruining things. You can go talk in your own room if you.
Can I come to your room real quick, Simon?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Damn it.
Joe, can we chat?
Hi, Ross.
As soon as I come back with Simon, we can. Yes, Ross,
Okay.
please.
I wanted to talk to Joe.
Jeremy, can we talk?
Oh, but
How
Ross,
about
you
you,
want to talk
Manny?
to me?
Yes,
All
I
right.
will. I'll go to you.
Yeah, we can talk, Manny.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the spirit.
I'll go to you.
Was anybody asking me to talk?
Come to my room.
What's going on, my friend?
You're in trouble here, buddy.
Why?
I dreamt about you before I died.
You did you?
Yeah.
And what did you dream?
I dreamt that you were either a Nodashi,
Right.
or
Right.
or a drunk.
Okay, I'm neither of those things, so you've got some problems.
Yeah. Well, I'm dead
So
now.
you're claiming dreamer?
That's what I'm claiming for now.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to put that down because I'm going to lie to you about that. So yeah, I'm neither of those things.
Oh,
I
how do
wanted
you
to
know
ask
you're
you.
not the drunk? So you must be an outsider then.
Well, I wanted to ask you a question about Jeff.
Okay.
And he brought up an interesting point, which what I just talked to him about, and it kind of sticking in my head a little bit. He said that both Sam and Guami nominated and voted on him with equal vigor.
Mm-hmm.
If he was the marionette, they would know who. If either one of them was the demon, they would know that.
Yeah.
Right. So why eliminate? Basically, with this many players, why eliminate a good vote in your favor this early? Right.
Right. Exactly.
So right. So that makes me wonder about Candace because she's pushing it. He brought up the point and she didn't drop it. I'm assuming she's from what she was saying that she's got an Undertaker in her confidence. I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know. This is all speculation on my part because I'm not getting any information. So
We haven't talked to him since day 1, so or talked to Candace since day 1, so I don't know much about what she's got going on over there right now.
Okay.
I will say that someone had told me that Jeff was the marionette to Guami.
Okay.
Because that's at least Guami claimed to be his demon, which was I think
okay.
an
And
outright lie.
he did say that too. Jeff did tell me that in this conversation too.
Oh, he told you. Okay, yeah, Jeff told me that as well. I didn't want to.
Yeah. So.
So it's
right,
like,
and it should. Yeah, Chris, it should be the other way around, right?
It could be, yeah.
As far as revealing info, that should be coming from the opposite source, right?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yep.
Tomorrow, Candace, I really want to talk to you. Really want to talk to you, Candace, tomorrow.
Okay.
About a minute.
All right.
And if things
Sounds good,
lull,
Rob.
then we'll open up nominations.
Does Jeff, Sam, or Chris T want to give any information since they're dead?
I have a little bit of information. Take it for the typical grain of salt as any information in Blood in the Clocktower. But by my information, Jeff and Guami are probably either both good or both evil.
Oh.
So take that as you will.
Have you spoken with an undertaker?
No, although I was curious about their information from what they've got. Because allegedly from yesterday they got Jeff as a marionette. But none's talked to me. I don't know if they talked to. Maybe they don't want to talk directly to me because it's a little too obvious. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on there.
I'm gonna try something, Sam. I am the Undertaker.
Yep.
I have told somebody else what I saw you as. So if you want to announce that, I think it's fine.
I am the empath.
Oh.
Okay. That is not what I saw you as.
Okay.
So you could be compromised some kind of way.
Yeah.
We killed Jeremy's neighbors.
Which scares me.
You.
Who
By
was
a poisoner?
compromised?
Oh no.
Who was
Damn.
compromised?
So what was that question?
Jeremy
Okay.
might be drunk, which scares me because I'm under the impression I'm a townsfolk, and my spiel to everybody has been, okay, here's what I have to say that goes out the window if I'm drunk. So, and I would not be able to decipher that any kind of way. So I can't say if I'm no help to him trying to figure out which direction it would be coming from. But if I'm actually a townsfolk, like I think, then it's coming from the other direction. So it will be coming through the other way. So
I just don't know how you can be the drunk, Candace.
All right.
Can we go back to the
nominations are
Sam?
open.
Sam, you said Jeff and Guami are on the same team, but that's
Yeah.
not what an empath would learn, right?
What I learned is I got a 0 on Joe and Jeff and a 0 on Jeff and Joe and Guami. So if Jeff were the marionette, that means Guami's an Odashi. It means I'm poisoned. So it makes sense I would get a 0 on each of them.
Interesting.
Or I'm not poisoned and they're both good and I got a 0 on both of them.
that makes sense.
Not super helpful, but that's the information.
No, that logically makes sense. It does.
Now, if the Undertaker's getting bad information, then
Their neighbors could be the Nodashi.
Jeremy, did you get?
Or
good-
the poisoner
so
has
if-
known
if
who
you
the
get a good
Undertaker is the
roll
entire
for
game.
Sam,
that's possible.
What's that?
That too.
You get a good roll for Sam.
So, Jeremy, who all have you told then?
I got an outsider for Sam.
You got an outsider.
No,
okay.
no. I mean,
yeah.
sorry. Who all have you told that you were Undertaker?
Well, everybody now, Guami.
Well, I mean, before now.
We're trying to figure out who the poisoner is.
Yeah.
Right.
Who would have poisoned you the second
I
night?
hard claim to Manny, Candace, and I think that's all I'm going to say right now because those are the two I don't trust, and the other people I trust that I've hard.
So you claim to the two people you don't trust. I'm just clear.
Right.
Well, now
This is what I was trying to say
People
yesterday.
who
He
got
hard claimed
poisoner
to the
pigs.
two people in the poisoner information.
Oh my god.
All right. Second
That
call
was
for
a bad
nominations.
kill. I
Second call for nominations.
Like anyone else.
Does anybody know
In all
anything about
fairness, you
Alex-
just told me
Alex is
yesterday.
nominating Matt.
hang
There
on,
is a
hang on, guys.
nomination.
Alex would like to nominate Matt. Alex, please state your case.
So my case is if Jeremy is the Undertaker and is getting poor readings, we have to be distrustful of their neighbors. Out of the claims I've gotten from the two people neighboring Jeremy, I think Matt is the safer of the two options.
Okay, Matt, your defense, please.
That's interesting. The roles I claimed to you were quite powerful, although one of them was Undertaker, which I am obviously not. But the other ones were pretty good, and I haven't used those powers. But I'm very suspicious of Alex and Chris A. So I think this makes sense for Alex to nominate me because he wants to save Chris A., who's the next obvious Nodashi candidate. So don't kill me. Kill somebody else. And Candace has a very cute cat. You get Candace's vote on your team. Complimentary.
I trust Matt almost completely at this point. I do not think there's any chance that he's the demon.
And do you think it's Candace?
I don't think that either of them is the Nodashi.
Can you explain Jeremy's information?
Jeremy is the drunk. Jeremy was picked by the poisoner. The two people who Jeremy said he hard claimed to were people seen by the investigator as poisoner and could have chosen him at any time, etc., etc.
Yeah, those are possible worldviews.
Yeah,
but
so is
we should
yours.
remove the other worldviews where he's neighboring a Nodashi, correct?
Or we could just get rid of the poisoner.
Jeremy nominates Guami.
Jeremy nominates Guami. Jeremy, state your case.
So the night that nobody died, I was informed that I may have been protected, which I believe then protects me from the Nodashi poisoning.
How would you have been informed of that?
Because the person who protected me. told.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you said.
So there's a chance that there's a higher chance that my information was correct the night I saw Jeff as the marionette, and then Guami would be the best target, I think, in that situation.
Well,
yeah,
it's not for sure because I still could have been poisoned.
Yeah.
And if I'm sitting next to an Nodashi, then the whole thing falls apart. Unless Guami is, we also haven't heard any outsider claims. So marionettes can sit next to recluses.
That's
Guami, what's your defense?
So I am not the demon, and I know there is a lot of information pointing at me, which is incorrect. I don't mind dying, but I'd like one more day. And then kill me tomorrow.
Okay.
So what? Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's good enough.
Okay, we will start the vote.
I think we should get this on the block. This is a demon candidate.
I think we should at least kill somebody.
I haven't talked to Ross, so I just assume he must be evil. So maybe we should just kill Ross.
I'm avoiding you.
This is a really heavy lift.
No.
What is going on?
I don't think Russ is the demon.
Yeah. Here's my. I'm going to vocalize it. I've already mentioned it to Jeff. I spoke to Jeff yesterday.
Not enough. Are there any other nominations?
I'm going to nominate Candace, and I might be way off.
Ross, state your case, please.
Here's why. I spoke to Jeff. Jeff pointed out, and I think quite correctly, that both Sam and Guami were equally willing to kill him right off the bat, day one. And a demon with this many players, why would you sacrifice yourself like that? Also, she's right beside Jeremy, who apparently has got information that's been scrambled most of the game. So there is a universe where, like we just talked about, either Matt or Candace are the Nodashi. So that's what I'm going with. See what you guys think.
Okay, Candace, your defense, please.
I am not the Nodashi. I am not evil. The worldview that I brought up about the whole Sam, Guami, Jeff thing was a conversation that I relayed that I had with somebody else that I just brought to the table, which I normally do when we play in these larger games. You know, I'll share group ideas that I think are worth sharing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jeremy. I don't think that he's evil and just pulling strings. It's quite possible that he is the drunk or has been poisoned the whole time. I do believe we have a poisoner, but I know it's not me. And I'm not the Nodashi. I'm not evil at all. I have not achieved what I need to achieve, so I would like to stay alive. But that's, that's all I got. It's not the end of the world. I'm not the most important player, but I would like to stay alive so that I could do what I need to do. So.
Okay.
So because Candace was seen in the investigator ping, do you think it might be more likely that Chris A would be Nodashi if I'm getting poisoned through Candace?
Jeremy. I'm going to nominate him next.
So a general thing I was also going to point out is with 2 to 4 outsiders and also 3
pulling
minions.
it back?
Technically, an Odashi poisoning can go pretty far, potentially.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Listen, either way with Candace, we get rid of a source of poison.
I'm gonna nominate Chris A.
Okay, so 6
not
votes wasn't enough on Candace. Candace is on the block. Matt has decided to nominate Chris A. Matt, state your case.
So here's the thing. I have a feeling Candace might be the boom daddy. I think Alex claiming the investigator is lying. He threw Candace in there so that we would kill Candace. Chris A had the exact same bluff rolls as Alex did. I think Alex is the Nodaji. I think he gave Alex the bluff rolls and he parroted them back to me. And I think Alex was like, oh, if I throw Candace in there, we'll kill Manny and kill Candace. Boom daddy's, I think she's the boom daddy. I think Alex or somebody else is the poisoner. I think Chris A is the Nodashi. And that explains why Chris T might have got false information, which I heard. Explains why Jeremy's getting false information.
Okay, Chris A., your defense, please.
My defense is I am not the demon. I'm townsfolk. You can kill me, that's fine. I mean, I'm probably going to nominate Alex, but because I'm more suspicious of Alex. I'd rather be alive, but I don't mind dying.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the vote.
Christy, do you think you got false information somewhere? Possibly.
You never know. I don't know how Matt heard that I have false information because I didn't talk to Matt.
No, somebody.
Chris, are you the monk?
Somebody else told me that they thought that you were pointing at
I'm
them.
not the monk.
Okay. I would have asked the
Jer-
hands to go down if that was the case.
Jeremy, did you get me as the drunk?
Okay,
No.
8 votes is enough. Chris is currently on the chopping block. Are there any other nominations?
Well, I'm going to nominate Alex.
Okay, Chris A. is nominating Alex. Chris, what is your accusation?
I'm more suspicious of Alex. I'd rather stay alive, but I know we've got to get quite a lot of votes, so it's probably not likely to happen. So if the game does continue, which it will, then maybe look towards Alex.
All right, Alex, your defense, please.
Oh, yeah. If people are suspicious of me, you can check the voting history. I have voted for every single person except for Manny, the supposed boom dandy. I want to kill people because there's a demon out there. I know it's not me.
All right,
Wait.
start the vote.
Wait, if you were the investigator, didn't you say you saw her as the poisoner, though?
I didn't say I was the investigator.
me and Cam.
Matt said I was the investigator.
Did the investigator see them as the boom dandy or as the poisoner?
I didn't say I was the investigator. Matt said I was the
Did the
investigator.
investigator see the poisoner or the boom dandy?
I was told the investigator saw the poisoner
That's what Manny is claiming.
by Alex.
Okay, fine. So there's no investigator information because nobody can agree on even what it says.
Okay, 2 votes. 2 votes is not enough. Chris A. is still in the topping block. Last call for nominations.
If Chris A is the Nodashi, why Chris T die?
Why wouldn't I die?
Ravenkeeper? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong. I'm probably definitely wrong.
Yeah,
maybe if his information is wrong, it'll be too obvious that it's wrong.
Okay, nominations are over. Chris A.
Nope.
has been executed and the game continues.
Don't say what you are, Chris.
I won't.
So Jeremy could keep getting wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. You know, you start out a game thinking you know stuff, then all of a sudden, the other half of Brody comes out here and says, "I think that we're the marionette." I'm like, "Well, how the heck do you know that?" He's like, "Candace knows who the 3 demons are, or which 3 minions are in play, and that's impossible unless she's the widow who poisoned herself." Because I think we were the first person to talk to Candace. So she wouldn't know which 3 are in play. even if she was a demon, because they don't get to know which 3 minions are in play. So I'm very confused.
Car door outside. My dog didn't like it.
Well, that's one of my 2 dogs does the same thing. All right, I think we are all here. And in the spooky hardware store, we find that someone has been impaled on a shovel. That someone is Joe. 6 minutes.
Oh, Joe.
That explains why the dog was barking.
Exactly. Not
Joe,
that great a
can you
guard dog.
Chris A, my room.
Mark.
Yep. I'll chat to you, Jeremy. I'll come to you.
Luke, I haven't spoken with you yet. Want to
Joe,
chat?
I would like to talk to you. That's all right.
Wami?
Yeah,
Yes.
come on to mine, Luke.
Okay. Want me to come to your room?
Yeah.
All right.
Matt, would you like to chat?
Sure, I'll come to your room, Sam.
Cool.
Chris T.
Yo,
Or Brody.
That did not work.
Yes, I'm Brody. Thank you.
Okay.
Forget my name, sir.
Would you like to chat?
I thought you were chatting with Chris A. Were you not? I'll chat
Oh, I
with
thought
you.
Chris A's already been taken by the claimed
Simon, you want to
Undertaker.
talk?
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll
okay, I'll
chat.
come and talk to you.
Why not? I'm
Oh, your
always
room,
full
Chris.
of information.
Come to my room, Simon.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanted a hard claim to you since you seem like a trustworthy person. I am the investigator. I saw Manny or Candace as the poisoner.
Oh, so that wasn't a lie?
No, that's not a lie. That's not.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Although you say here you have an Oracle 0 on me. Boy.
Yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a way to, lighten the mood.
I was gonna say, dang, I was hoping you'd have some dead people by now.
I would hope, but Jeremy's saying we have a dead marionette, so I felt like Guami was a good execution yesterday. Some people didn't agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jeff had claimed to me early on that Guami had told him that he was his marionette, and he didn't believe him.
Mm.
So that's extra log for that fire. Although, Guami is Guami, and he might just do that regardless of his role. So.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to speak with Guami yet. I got bottom half from Ross, and I thought that was a little suspicious, like he might be a minion waiting for a bluff. But I think Guami is a better execution today. I was also tracking the votes. Guami, Matt, and Luke are 3 people who voted to save Candace yesterday and put Chris A on the block.
Oh.
Everyone else that voted for Candace also voted for Chris, so they didn't have a preference.
Yeah, everybody can die at that point.
Yep.
Interesting. And we're still under the impression that Manny might be the Boom Dandy?
That's what I'm thinking right now, and I'm thinking the storytellers gave me either the poisoner and the Boom Dandy or a good townsfolk and the Boom Dandy in hopes it would explode.
But why would they do that? Maybe Simon's the demon sitting next to you giving you bad info off the bat? Or you might have just been poisoned the first day? Like a lucky
Maybe.
shot?
Maybe Simon is the Nodashi, and maybe I'm poisoned by the demon. Nobody's really nominated Simon. I've been seeing him vote for almost everything, kind of like I have been playing.
Yeah.
I have a claim from them. I'd love to speak with Simon based on their 3 for 3.
Ah, well, maybe you should speak to Simon. I have not spoken to Simon either.
I will tell you, Simon claimed investigator, dreamer, or oracle. And I've heard through the grapevine that he is piggybacking on my investigator pings. So I don't know what he truly is.
Interesting.
Yep, just wanted to let you know about that.
I would say that he might be the oracle out of those. I haven't heard of any other oracles.
So you have heard of other dreamers. Interesting. Thank you.
Yep.
You don't have to give me a 3 for 3. I'd love one, but yeah, that's all good.
Well,
I think you're good.
I give you a 3 for 3. I don't care about that. That's fine. I can come up with a monk, dreamer, and what was the third one that I always been using? Oh yeah, seamstress.
That's a good one. All right. Hopefully you can direct traffic today. I'd love to hear what your opinion is.
Yes, I'd like to talk to a couple other people, and then I might just be talking today. So.
Thank you. Good luck.
Yep. Good luck.
Okay, that's fine.
Chris T, can we chat?
Sure, why not? Nobody I wanted to chat to was here yet. I will type to the Undertaker.
All right, my room.
Let's do it.
Simon, you want to chat?
Yep. If
All right. You want to tell me what you were, Brody?
Yes. Well, you called me Christy. I'm very confused. If I'm Christy, I'm Brody. I've got mixed personalities. I'm going sideways. I can't figure it out.
Give me 2 rolls then.
All right. Whoa, hey, no. We're going 3 here.
What? I'll hard claim to you.
Will you now? That's so generous. Monk, dreamer, and seamstress.
No, false. You're none of those. Otherwise, other people are lying to me.
Other people are lying too.
Then you have to be the seamstress.
I mean, I can't say either way right now. You could be evil. What did you get? Well, here, let me ask you.
Those are my 3 most trusted people on the board right now.
Did you just we killed Chris A? Is that
I saw Chris A as the mutant. Chris A claimed mutant. I saw him as the monk.
So you're getting Jack for.
I'm getting very bad. I don't think I've gotten any correct information.
That makes me really want to talk to Candace because
I don't trust Candace at all.
I don't trust her either. That's why I want to hear from her some more.
So, did you? If you're the seamstress, did you use your ability at least?
I used my ability.
I know you're not the monk. That I know.
That's fair.
Okay.
I might not be the monk. I can't just give away my information like this.
I gave you all mine.
Well, you
All of
gave
it.
everybody all your information. Your information is cheap. you just give it to everybody.
That's fair.
Out there on the street, you're like, here you go.
Which would be hilarious in its own right.
I can't read my own writing, Matt.
I'm happy to have given
I just
you all
looked
that
at it.
information.
It's an absolute scrambly mess. I wrote.
That's not a good sign, Ross.
No, I wrote it down too quickly.
Yeah. You need to get better at shorthand.
Yeah. Or restart typing things.
Joe, would you be interested in going through your information, or do you want to do that more privately?
Let me ask you: did you confirm my character? Never mind. That would only work for executions. Never mind. Sorry, you couldn't do that.
Nope. I tend to believe you though, but you don't have to give out anything if you don't want.
I mean, I can. What are they going to do to me? Kill me again?
Yeah, if it's going to help the town, then give it to me.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that. All right. So for everyone who's interested, I was the dreamer. Oh. And first night, I looked at Ross because he was my neighbor and was told he was either the seamstress or the poisoner. Next night, I talked to Varg.
Please don't say my role. You got my role correct, though. I just
What's
don't. I don't want my character coming out in public, but
that's fine. That's fair.
And
That's fine.
Can you at least say the evil character?
I won't say your character.
Thank you.
Can you say the evil half of what you got?
Yes, please.
Or the
Yes,
good
I can
half
say
if he's
the
actually the evil.
The evil half was widow, which I don't think is necessarily true. I don't think we have one of those. So, which we would believe he was the good half. Then I got that Simon was either the damsel or the poisoner. And so my plan today was to nominate him because both of those roles we need to kill before Minion does.
I'm gonna claim that. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that Simon is the damsel.
That being said, the game is over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen.
Beginner friendly.
Hang on.
Manny, I was about to give out my information.
Sorry, guys.
Mute everyone.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Let me mute everyone.
Sorry. I need to say something. I know I don't want to step all over you, but Joe, it wasn't your information. Simon told me he was the damsel first.
Yeah, I told him today.
Another point before I came out. So don't feel too bad.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
All right, so this was a rather crazy game. I think there's other things that are fun to talk about as well. But it is fun to see a damsel win, a minion guest damsel win. That is probably not going to happen all that often. So for the fact that it did happen is pretty crazy. Let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly, and we can go over this. All right, so I'm going to start from the top. Sam was the empath. He did, unfortunately, have Nodashi poisoning, and ironically was poisoned doubly at one point by a fun poisoner who decided to poison somebody that was already poisoned. And Jeff was the marionette, who thought he was the fisherman, to Guami's Nodashi, who, because of Jeff being the marionette, goes through to the empath Sam and also poisons Varg and Varg's information. He did get to use his ability. He asked if Sam, Joe, Ross, Luke, Simon, Alex, or Manny were the demon, and I gave him yes because he is poisoned, and therefore Guami was not in that list, and he should not have gotten a no because he's poisoned. Matt was the pixie. He did break madness at one point, so he would have not become the huntsman, but he knew the huntsman was in play. So I personally thought it would be an interesting thing that the huntsman thinks that they failed, but then all of a sudden there's another huntsman and they get to guess. And that unfortunately did not work out either way. The huntsman did not die, and the pixie did break madness before the huntsman died anyways. I think that was through a very odd situation with Varg that it kind of happened, that he broke madness.
I want to talk about that afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. That was very interesting. Came into that situation mid thing, and then Laura told me about the beginning of it, but I had already decided that it was at that point, like you guys were basically saying, "Oh, you're the pixie," and I was like, "Okay, well, that's madness breaking."
Yeah, I walked in
I heard it
that was
wrong.
like, yeah, the pixie, and I was told I was the huntsman, and I was like, okay.
That is explicit, yeah.
And in an unfortunate turn of events, the Undertaker actually did get the correct information the first time. He was protected by the monk twice. However, the first protection from the monk, he was not poisoned, so he got good information. But he was poisoned by the poisoner, Ross, the second time he was protected. But because the poisoner acts before the monk acts, he was poisoned when he got the information about Sam. I believe I gave him something,
Damsel.
damsel, which was, I thought, far off enough that Sam would not try to claim it, and it would be obvious that there was something going on, but not so obvious that it would completely give away exactly how he was poisoned. Candace was the huntsman. Unfortunately, did not get to make a guess. Did not get to the information. I think she talked to Joe towards the end, but did not get the actual indication of Simon's information. But I think Joe had already thought Simon was evil by that point because of a conversation between Jeremy and Joe, actually, where they were sharing information. And then Chris A was the mutant. And Jeremy was still poisoned when he died, so I gave him the monk, ironically, just because I thought it was funny that somebody said, "Are you the monk?" and Chris A had to say yes because he's the mutant and he didn't want to get executed, even though he was about to get executed anyways. So I just gave him the monk because it shows that he's poisoned but doesn't give anything away. And he also knows who the monk is because I believe he had already figured that out by being saved by them. Ravenskeeper, Christy was the drunk Ravenskeeper who immediately after being killed by Guami, asks what Guami is, but because he is the drunk, was given that he was the recluse. I unfortunately could not give. I was not sure at the time exactly what his bluff was, which I had already given a bluff of seamstress for Ross because of the immediate pick of him in the very beginning of the game, which I will get to in a minute. So I only had one of two choices. I apparently chose the wrong one, but it didn't matter because it didn't even come out. Manny was the boom dandy. Again, this is one of the most crazy things that always tends to happen in a game that I run, I or Laura or both of us run, is that people will choose the craziest scenario and make us have to do some work in the beginning. So I was originally going to give the investigator Alex, both Ross and Manny as the information for the investigator, obviously Ross being the correct minion of poisoner and Manny being the incorrect information, but since he is a boom dandy, it gets them looking gets people looking at the boom dandy and possibly setting the boom dandy off. However, Ross chose Alex as his first choice and poisoned Alex before he gets the information, and therefore he had to get incorrect information. So I left the boom dandy on there so that we still have the possibility of the boom dandy going off very early, or even in the next like round or two, and then gave the huntsman because of the pixie situation, so that if we did kill Candace, if somebody did kill Candace, there is still a possibility the huntsman still exists because of the pixie.
And then Manny had to go off being all sus, and so the whole boom dandy thing went down the toilet.
Yes. So the boom dandy situation did not get to come to fruition. Again, Alex was the investigator and saw wrong information for both people. Simon was the damsel, who unfortunately never got changed because the huntsman did not get the guess. Luke did successfully save Jeremy on the first go around. The second go around, he went with Jeremy again, but that was when Chris T was targeted, and then went with Ross on his final one. I guess Ross convinced him that he was good. Ross was the poisoner who chose Alex, the very first one, which again, that seemed to actually throw off the entire game and make things really crazy. Sam, the second one, which again was an ineffective poison since he was already poisoned by the Nodashi. And then Jeremy, both the second and third night. And then finally, Joe was the dreamer who did say every piece of information except for the fact that artist was what he saw, Vargas, which was correct. All of his information that he got was correct. Ironically, I thought giving him poisoner for Ross and Simon may signal him that Simon was the damsel, and hopefully he wouldn't share that information. Or if he did, that he shared it with somebody who was claiming to be the huntsman, and the huntsman would be able to find them, but that did not happen. But that was your game. It was very interesting and crazy to watch. You guys
That was awesome.
Definitely.
Good job, y'all.
It was hard to keep up with at points, but it was very fun to watch.
There was a lot
I was
going
on
on.
the roller coaster of emotions.
I'm really
I was like, oh my
happy
god,
that
I
you
screwed up
didn't-
the first day, and then oh my god, I think we're gonna bring this back. And
Kwame
really
taking
happy.
hit after hit, like every round he gets nominated.
I came this close to calling Sam the damsel, and then the information came out, and I was like, oh, I think I can swing this and have everybody believe me again. I'm gonna hold it. We'll see what happens.
Well, it's funny because if Sam's dead as the damsel, the power no longer exists.
No. This was when he was on the block.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I had a conversation with him, and it looked like he was like this close to telling me, "Yeah, I believe you. You're the huntsman. I'm the damsel. Pick me tonight."
I did not believe you were the huntsman.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I didn't do it. I was like, Sam's smart enough not to do it. But it looked like you thought about it for a second, so I thought.
Yeah, I thought
about whether to just.
When Jeremy told me,
Yeah.
I saw you as a damsel, I was like, oh crap.
I thought Candace was the
interesting
monk, and I'm like,
Jeff
why?
did not know
really
he was
not.
the marionette the entire game.
No.
I talked to Guami day one, like right before day one ended. And I'm like, am I your marionette? And he's like, you are. And I'm like, I still wasn't sure. It was just Guami being Guami. And then he voted for me to die, so I didn't think I was. I'm like, he wouldn't vote to kill me, right?
Well, that's probably about the best thing you could have done.
Yeah.
No, and then Sam
That was
doing
the
it, and it's like,
worst.
and I latched onto that like nobody's business. Then they go to Jeff. It's like, I absolutely believe you're the fisherman, Jeff, and that's really awful that Candace would do that to you. How dare she?
Candace,
How dare you?
I'm going to head off now.
Good
See you,
night.
Chris. Good night.
Candace,
Manny,
can we
I
talk
knew
about
you
how
were
crazy
so
it was?
evil.
I mean,
Can we talk about how crazy it was that we both randomly got put in investigator ping as the poisoner and we both claimed each other at random?
So I knew you were evil.
I mean, I know, but I was just like, wait, if Candace is the huntsman and we're doing this poisoner thing, when it comes out that we're both claiming huntsman, this is going to be hilarious.
I was ready to go after Ross.
Yeah, Jeremy told me, he's like, I got a hard claim for huntsman. And I was like, you got a hard claim for a lie.
Jeremy almost had it. He didn't have the support for it, but Jeremy almost had it for that when he had not that.
He had support at the bottom left.
Round. Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 people I think that were voting on that. I gotta look at, but it was.
I wish I could have voted.
I was going to come out with my fake balloonist information, and you guys would have loved it.
I was like, well, I think we can go after Ross at least.
That's what I picked up, Jeremy, when I talked to him, that he kind of was claiming balloonists, and I didn't think too much more of it because I didn't hear any more double claims. I didn't hear anybody else say anything. I'm thinking we're just rocking and rolling with 4 outsiders. How the heck am I gonna figure out which one is the damsel without throwing it out?
So yeah, my Brody and Chris T information would come out because that would really throw.
Yeah, my first name was Ross, and then my second name was Candace. And then my third name was Joe, and I talked to Joe, and Joe told me, oh, he got Ross as the poisoner. I was like, okay, well then Ross is probably the minion, and my fourth one is Manny. So
yeah, I would have taken the hit. Yeah,
even after I left that even after I left that conversation with you, Guami, I was thinking, oh well, if Ross is the demon, then that would have been poisoned information anyway. So that still works. Like, so let's kill Ross.
Yeah.
But maybe he's a demon.
Jen came to me and told me I died, and I was like, okay, I got this down to it's either Guami, Varg, or Ross. And I'm like, just tell me which one's the demon, and he wouldn't tell me, so I picked Guami.
Laura came up to me.
A recluse. I'm like, that doesn't seem right, but whatever. I'll try.
Laura came and she's like,
seem right at all.
There are three minions in this game. Laura comes up to me and says, there's you, and then there's Manny. And then the demon is Guami, and then she disappears. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there are 3. This is, Jeff.
This is why, we're going to fill out your grimoire before you.
Yeah, no, it worked out okay. But then I was.
Were you told? Were you told, Jeff?
We were.
He wasn't told. He wasn't.
I tried to question Jen, but I figured. I mean, it was late after.
The reason I started.
Here's the thing: is that once you know that there's no widow in play, you automatically know who it is.
Yeah,
so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One of their neighbors.
Well, it does because it could have been Varg.
Yeah.
The reason I started trusting Manny more than Candace was because when I went to Candace and I laid out my plan, she agreed with it. And she's like, yeah, that sounds good. And I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like Candace. She never agreed with anything I say.
Manny came and straight up lied to me. You can't trust Manny.
Candace, you're just taking
Chris, you're my marionette. I'm like, whatever, dude. Get out of here.
You were the marionette.
And I said that's BS. And then I die 5 minutes later. I'm like, whatever.
Well, here comes Chris. Well, Manny lies to me, says Chris. Says the dreamer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, but
I love how I told Chris, okay, you're the marionette. And then I tell him, Sam and Candace are your 2 other minions. And then Sam gets killed by execution. He dies in the night. And then we're all pushing on Candace the next day. I was like, oh, well, he's not going to.
That's a mess.
I'm like, boom, Dandy all the way.
I mean, the point wasn't for him to believe me.
Poor Alex.
I will say there's also it's been a while since I played. It was the second game in a row, I think. Yeah, that Candace was one that pushed for me to die.
You're gonna have to apologize for something, Sam.
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching Brody play as the Ravenskeeper in this Boom Daddy extension cord domination mumbo jumbo. We were almost there. We almost had it. damsel cut us short. I'm not gonna blame anybody, Simon. But somehow the information got to the boom dandy. So I'm just pointing that out. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the game. I had fun. It's been a first in a while. Hopefully we'll get some more in soon. Until next time, we'll see you later.